COVID-conscious baseball fans may feel a little more comfortable catching a Giants game starting tonight. Oracle Park is offering a new feature, a special seating section for fans who are fully vaccinated. Ground 4's Amanda Harry is live at the park with what things are like and what a doctor has to say about all of this. Amanda.
The doctor I spoke to says although there's less of a risk in the vaccinated section, there still is a risk. I've been watching for the last couple of hours as people have been walking through the gates behind me, and they told me that they're still wearing those masks just to take every precaution. Oracle Park is starting to welcome back even more fans.
We're just happy to be here. It's awesome to get to see the Giants in live action.
And there's a special perk for those who are fully vaccinated, their own seating section.
Be excited that we're able to start these events again, but don't have full security, at least not yet.
Dr. Peter Chin Hong is a professor of medicine and infectious disease at UCSF. He says even though all the people in the section will be vaccinated, there's still a risk.
People may feel a little bit more invincible, which is not the case. The more noses and mouths you bring together, even though they're vaccinated.
He says it's not the same as being in a small group of vaccinated people. There will be hundreds of people in a close space. That leads to a higher likelihood that there are multiple people who didn't build up immunity to the vaccine.
And the chances of two non-responders having a transmission event is much higher the larger number of people you bring together, particularly if those people are coming out of town or out of your particular risk area.
Giants fan Anthony Allen says he does feel safe, but doesn't think the vaccinated section will be that much safer.
I don't feel like it would be much of a difference.
Dr. Chin Hong says even in the vaccinated sections, precautions are essential.
Being vaccinated or not really doesn't make a huge difference when you bring a large number of people together.
And those precautions that the doctor were talking about are, of course, watch your distance, wash your hands, and wear a mask like the one I'm wearing right now. The park requires you to wear a mask like this at all times unless you're eating or drinking.
Amanda, all you have to do is just bring your card showing that you have both vaccinations and the Giants will let you in?
Yes, so you need to bring that card or have an electronic version of that card, but you also have to be that 2 weeks after that second dose. So if you were to have gotten your second dose today and tried to go to the game, that wouldn't count. You'd need either a negative test to be able to do that, and you couldn't sit in the vaccinated section even though you do have both doses. You need that 2 weeks as well.
Amanda Harry, live for us at the ballpark. Thank you, Amanda.